Hey folks, welcome back. In this session, we will discuss some of the quick insights on the new Scrum Masters. What are the inputs? What are the things that can help new Scrum Masters to perform well? Is the content for this session. It's going to be a quick 5-minute session, which you will certainly enjoy, I believe. And any comment suggestions, you can put it in the comment box. I'll look into it later. There will be an initial dilemma always. You could be tempted to act as a manager because that's what you have seen all these days. You must have reported to a manager or you must have been already a manager. So you know what to do. But that's what not is wanted when you become a scrum master. A scrum master is not a manager. Please understand the scrum master should be a coach. Remember, he has to be a coach. Well, what a project manager does differently. A project manager is entirely different when you compare him with the Scrum Master. The project manager controls the activities, actions of the team, what they should do, the directions, the time related guidelines, all those will be covered by the project manager. But on the other side, a Scrum Master certainly has an idea and view of what the team is. But you should remember that it is not your role of Scrum Master to do what a project manager does. A Scrum Master may know the team also as good as the project manager knows. A Scrum Master may understand the team dynamics even better than the project manager, but a Scrum Master is not a project manager. So remember. So what are the things that the Scrum Master should do? First point, many teams you should see that the impediments, the problems or the struggles that the team faces should be solved by the team by themselves. They should evolve. They should truly own the project and they should truly discuss and solve the impediments and the struggles that they are facing. You may have a unique perspective of the situation that the team is facing, but you are not knowledgeable than the sum of the team. Remember, a scrum master should enable the team to find their own answers. You are a facilitator and you need not give them a solution. You may know a solution, you may have a perspective, but that's not your job. Your job is to let them think and let them evolve. So that's the most important point. A scrum master is a facilitator. Scrum Master is a servant leader. What do you mean by that? They are often called as a servant leader. Means, what will you do for me today is a bad question from a Scrum Master. Instead, the Scrum Master should ask, how can I help you today? The question is very different, right? What will you do for me? Is completely different from how can I help you today? So you have to lead by serving. A Scrum Master has to lead by serving. They don't direct the activities of their team. Scrum Master should ensure everyone has got what they need to succeed. This is called lead by serving, lead by facilitating. You are an enabler. Scrum Master is not a manager, Scrum Master is an enabler. Well, there are four very important things as a Scrum Master you should be knowing. First one is transparent communication. Please take the example as a sports coach. Let's take football coach or something which the football coach is governing. He has to enable the communications on the field to achieve the greatest of the goal altogether. So the team members need to know who is responsible for what and by when it will be done. And this communication should be facilitated, should be fostered by the Scrum Master. So he is a communication facilitator. Next, learning guide. Continuous improvement is something that every team, every individual needs. The Scrum Master should completely focus and encourage on the individuals and the team growing by learning. This develops the team. So the Scrum Master should be a learning guide. And impediments removal. The Scrum Master should help the team members recognize the impediments and advise them through removing impediments by themselves. It is a facilitator, it is a coach role which he has to do. He need not remove it, but he has to tell them, he has to guide them on the removal, he has to facilitate them on the removal. For example, I'm a coach, I know a particular player is not doing well in a particular point. I should enable him to evolve and correct the mistake. That's the role of the Scrum Master. Build trust. It's a very important point. A team's success is totally dependent on the trust factor that is developed between themselves. So the Scrum Master should enable the trust development in the team, within the team. So he has to be a trust builder. These four are very important points that a new Scrum Master should understand. This is the major role. It's more of like attitude related. It's more of like how to evolve the team members to do their roles on themselves. How do they get things done on themselves? That's Scrum for you. That's what you need to do as a new Scrum Master. And finally, Scrum Master should be an ambassador for the Scrum process. Scrum Master should be a servant leader. Scrum Master should protect the team. That's a very important thing. He has to be a change agent. He has to talk through the impediments. He has to be very open and should ask open-ended questions. Scrum Master's role is very, very important, and nowadays it's getting a lot of attention. So, as a new Scrum Master, you be all this, you will be celebrated. And most important point, you are just starting the role. You are a new Scrum Master, and you know it. Your team knows it. Your organization knows it. That's fine. You will evolve. You can work together. The best thing is to ask questions. Ask them questions. Make sure you understand the team and evolve along with the team, and then let the team evolve as well. So that's your role, and it will be very easy for you. And the last point, but not the least, try new things. When you practice new things, you will definitely improve. There will be failures, that's fine. You will fail. You have to fail indeed. Recover fast and be brave. And step back and ask the team for feedback. It's a very important point that the Scrum Master should remember. We should ask feedback. And you should be a great listener too. Listen actively and adapt. It's a very important point that you should remember. Overall, if you follow all these points, I believe that your role as a Scrum Master will be really enjoyable and you will add value to the team. Thank you very much for following the channel and the content. If you have any questions, please post it in the comments. I'll be able to